Hello everybody and welcome back to Robert's Reviews. Today is Friday, so you know what that means. That means we're doing a ton of new releases. It's been a crazy week. I was supposed to watch Toys for today, but I couldn't find it anywhere online. So I guess I'm just going to skip that one for now. I'm sure I have a copy floating around somewhere that I can at least borrow. So don't worry, we'll come back to Toys from Robin Williams. We're going to skip that one for now. We'll come back with Robin Williams next week with Mrs. Doubtfire. So make sure you guys are subscribing so you don't miss a single film in the Robin Williams series that I've been doing. It's been crazy. We got some more to go, but make sure you guys are subscribing to don't miss that. And without further ado, we're going to start talking about the first new release, which is Cry Macho. Cry Macho was released in 2021. It was written by Nick Schenk and N. Richard Nash and directed by Clint Eastwood. Yes, this is the same Clint Eastwood that, everyone knows and loves. And that is, for me, part of the problem. So, first of all, no spoilers for the film, but the general idea is that Clint Eastwood is hired by his friend to go to Mexico and essentially kidnap his son to bring him back to America because his mother lives in Mexico and has the child, but his best friend wants his son back. So Clint Eastwood's like, okay, you're a friend of mine, I'll do this for you. So he goes to Mexico, gets the boy. The boy has a chicken named Macho, which ends up not being as big of a part of the plot as you might think. And they basically just get stuck in Mexico for like 3 weeks, and we watch them. And that's really it. And it's a little frustrating because a lot of it has potential. Like the storyline as a whole, like I like the idea that he has to go and he has to get the boy, he has to bring him home. I like that idea, I like the intenseness of it. But it really just lacks intensity, and a lot of that has to do with the writing on Nash's part and Schenk's part. I think that the writing was really lazy, particularly in the first half of the film. The first half of the film, the dialogue is so cheesy, and it's not just one particular character, it's every single character is just so cheesy. Every character is written as if they are like designed to tell the audience everything that is ever needed to be known. They're like, oh yes, I am old and I am bad at this and I like this. And it's like, yeah, but like, do you have to tell me? Like, this movie does not do a very good job of showing things. And again, a lot of that has to do with the writing. I think the directing was pretty spectacular, actually. I think Clint Eastwood should stop acting and focus a little bit more on his directing because it's good. Like, it's very good. Speaking of Clint Eastwood, his acting was kind of meh. First of all, he's 91 years old, so it's like, he's getting there. It's at the point where, maybe he should consider retiring. A lot of parts just kind of felt like maybe he didn't know his lines all the way. And then maybe the lines were dumbed down for him so he can remember them. I don't know. Maybe that's the excuse the film will go with. I'm assuming that's not true, but I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt that is the excuse for why it's not particularly good. But he is getting old. I do think he should retire, at least from acting. If he wants to continue directing, I fully support that. I think he's a very good director. I think this movie shows that. This movie definitely shows that he has an understanding for film that is beyond many others. But unfortunately, that paired with the writing just still isn't very good because, if you have a film that is beautifully directed, it doesn't matter if the dialogue is awful. So I didn't particularly care about that. The other main character we have here is Eduardo Minette, who plays Rafa, who is the boy that has the chicken. I think he did a good job in terms of acting. I think his character, again, was poorly written, largely because anytime there's any confrontation at all, he's like, "You're a liar! You lied to me!" And it's like, no. If he had taken, a second to listen to Clint Eastwood, he would have understood that, none of it was true, and, they would have figured it all out. I can't talk about it too much because it's spoilery, but, it frustrates me. I went to see this in the theater. I didn't even watch on HBO Max. I'm supporting my local theater, so I go there as often as possible, just like you should. So definitely go to your local theater if you ever get the chance. And so I went to my local theater to watch this, and I never usually think it's a waste of money, and I don't think it's a waste of money for this one either. If you have an opportunity to see this in theaters, I recommend you do. I think it's definitely better than on HBO Max. I can tell you this for sure. If I was watching this on HBO Max, I would have turned it off and gone to sleep, easily. It's a dry movie. It doesn't go anywhere for most of the film, and a lot of it is spent in Mexico, which I thought was kind of cool because I liked seeing that. And they meet these awesome characters, these awesome side characters, this Mexican woman and her family, who take them in and kind of take shelter for them while they are waiting to go back to the U.S. which takes way longer than it should have, by the way. But I liked the dynamics there. I think it worked well. I think that those characters were very good. Maybe a little underwritten somehow, but very good regardless. I appreciated that they were there and like they actually had some stuff to do. That was nice. But I do think that, you know, we couldn't have had more of them because it was already getting long, particularly in that middle part of the film. But also, I just didn't think that we needed to have that character at all because the character ended up not really doing anything by the end of the film. So it really kind of sucked. And I did feel like this movie was kind of made for Clint Eastwood, which is nice. However, I don't think that he should have been the main actor. I think he should have directed the film. I absolutely think he should. I think we should have had a different actor for the main part. But overall, is it worth watching? Yeah, I think it's fine. I think that if you like this kind of film, you're going to like it. If you like Clint Eastwood, I mean, I guess this is for you, but if you're going for his acting, don't expect a whole lot. It's kind of gone downhill in my opinion. His directing, though, like is really solid. I actually think he did a very good job here. So if you get a chance, definitely check it out. But I'm going to go ahead and give Cry Macho a D+. Did you guys see Cry Macho? Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of it. Are you going to watch it? Do you have HBO Max? Did you watch it on HBO Max? Did you go to the theater? Let me know. I want all these things in the comments below. Definitely consider subscribing so you don't miss a single video that I publish on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, sometimes Saturdays. So definitely check all of that out. And as always, keep watching movies and television, stay educated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.